Based on the initial reports, there is a handgun that we have in our custody that we believe to be the weapon that was used. We will not be 100% sure until our forensics team can analyze not only the weapon, but each and every shell casing that was out there. I do not have a number of shots that were fired out there because they continue to work through that this afternoon. Also, the Mr. Toomey was a longtime resident of the area there and the trailer park. I know there was some initial reports that he had just moved in, and that is not correct. He had been a longtime resident of the park. And once again, if anyone has any information or can share anything, if you were a witness, if you'd like to reach out to us, please do so. Our number here is 886-2840. The 10-year-old's mother succumbed to her injuries at the scene last night. That's the only concrete relationship that we do have. Everything else, of course, will come out through the investigation, other than them being neighbors. The crime scene, like I said, stretched out for about 100 yards, but that was only between two streets. One street and then one street behind that.
I guess, so are they neighbors in 3 different residences? Mr. Toomey's mom and son and the couple in their 50s?
Yes. No, Mr. Toomey owned several weapons. So we have those in our custody, but based on the investigation from last night, it was a handgun that was used, and we believe we have that handgun. Like I said, it'll take forensics some time to go through that to pinpoint exactly for us to say 100% it was that weapon.
Can you say whether or not police had responded to Toomey's residence earlier in the day?
We did have calls of service to that area where Mr. Toomey had actually, he called the police. So that stemmed from...
What was the reason?
It was just the disturbances, you know.
In the probable cause statement, it said that Mr. Toomey waived his rights, then confessed to the killings of the 3. Is there any other motive that's behind?
Motive as far as anything else? Well,
did he elaborate in his confession as to why he may have shot?
well, and I'm not going to say that that he gave a statement like you're claiming. All I can tell you is that that he was interviewed here. I'm not sure how much more I can tell you. It all stemmed from disputes, and really that's it.
Did Mr. Toomey have any history of mental illness that you know?
Not that I don't know.
Okay. Had from any of the interviews that you've done with witnesses or neighbors, had they ever said anything about him being harassed by neighbors?
We don't. No, and we don't have all the reports for us to look at for every single witness. So there's not any information that's based. It's going to be based on the investigation. So there's not much more I can share about that.
How many
He
calls?
said there was no resistance initially, but when he was being handcuffed, there was. What kind of resistance?
He didn't want to get arrested.
Did he hit an officer?
Well, he did not want to get arrested, and that, you know, well, our job is to take somebody into custody, especially after they've shot 3 people.